Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Vanna, and today we are diving into something every mom needs to know, and that is budgeting, okay? And saving like a pro, and of course investing. If you're a working mom like me, balancing finances and family time can feel very overwhelming, but with the right tools and strategy, you can take control of your money and start building wealth. Yes, even in the middle of chaos, you can do it, okay? So let's talk about my plan for financial empowerment in the year of 2025. Let's talk budgeting. While budgeting is not a new concept, it is definitely a new concept in my life because I used to be a very frivolous spender, but learning about financial literacy opened my eyes to how I can make better financial choices and decisions and not have to stay in the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck or debt. As a mom, my priority is about making sure my family's needs are met. But I also want to plan for the future as well. So what I do is I break my budget into different categories. I do savings, debt payoff, emergency fund, investments, kids savings, and to be honest with you, a little fun money because balance is key. Okay? At this time, how I'm achieving that is using my digital life planner that I am currently using, and I use the finances tab to help me organize myself. And what this digital life planner is, it is pretty much a tracker that it tracks your expenses, it tracks your budget, your monthly spending, etc. Me, I like to print my stuff out. I'm kind of old school. Also too, I like to track my income and expenses using the SoFi app, which is a high yield savings account that allows you to vault your money. It comes with a checking and a savings. The savings allows you to vault your money. It also allows you to invest in stocks or get life insurance, etc. What I love about this app is that it's just super simple and it helps me stay on track every month. Even my husband that don't really care to budget, he loves it. So for families that have unpredictable expenses, I highly recommend setting aside a small buffer in your budget because trust me, it's a lifesaver. Just the little things, just a little bit of savings helps build over time. Remember, saving money does not have to be complicated. One of my favorite methods is pretty much paying yourself first approach. And this can be done at an automated basis. So what you do is if you have a job that does direct deposit, you set a certain amount of money from that particular check that you get from your job to automatically go into your high yield savings account because we're going to open a high yield savings account, right? Right. Okay. So that's what you do. You do not want to depend on yourself to take out a certain amount of money every single week or every 2 weeks that you get paid. You don't want to do that. You want to become that automatic millionaire, okay, and automate everything because remember, life gets busy, life gets chaotic. Again, automation makes it foolproof and it ensures that you stick with the plan. Savings categories that you want to definitely make sure that you're putting aside is one, emergency fund. Every family should aim for at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses in an emergency fund. Second, some people do cash envelopes where they set a certain amount of money in a specified cash bundle that they label for like kids savings or they label it for shopping, groceries, etc. So after they have done their monthly budget, they set that money aside in envelopes. I currently do not do that, but like I said, the SoFi app has allowed me to vault my money and specify what type of savings I want to do, whether it be emergency fund or whether it be for my kids' savings or whether it be for travel, etc. So it's like a type of method with the vaults in the SoFi app, with the envelope, the envelopes. So it's kind of like the vault, but it's just digital. And I personally like that because I don't have to go to actually the bank to actually get the money. So it's a little easier. Also, you might want to start doing the little savings challenges for yourself. That's what I like also too about Digital Life Planner, because in the financial area, they have an area where you are able to set a certain amount of money aside for savings as a savings challenge. They have savings challenges in there. And say, for instance, you want to start saving for a 52-week challenge for yourself of saving about $50 a week. That is just a fun way of saving money. So start a savings challenge. I mean, over time, that money is going to accumulate, and you'll be surprised about how much money you will be saving if you do the 52-week challenge for yourself of saving $50 a week. Okay. So managing finances with my family means really planning ahead. Meal prepping is one of the biggest money savers because, as we know, going out every single day, if you really add that up, it is truly expensive. I'm not a Starbucks drinker or anything like that, thank goodness. But for those people that actually do go to Starbucks, and if you're a Starbucks person, I'm like, sorry, but think about it. That is what they call your latte factor. And if you are constantly spending $5 every single day by the end of the week on your favorite latte or something, that's what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's $25. And a lot of people talk about, oh, I don't have $25 to put towards a certain thing. And that's just hypothetically saying, okay? But had you saved that $5 that you were spending on that latte that is eventually going to be pooped out anyway, because we don't want to use the other word. Come on. We got to think. We got to think about how it can affect our future when we're just aimlessly spending money and not really planning out our money. Again, meal prepping is the biggest money saver. I save hundreds every month. I also include my kids in the process of teaching them small lessons about money, like savings for the things that they want. It's never too early to teach your kids about financial literacy. I mean, I feel like they will appreciate you in the long run. Just the other day in the car, I was teaching my son about if I gave him $5 for, what do they call it? Chore money, chores or whatnot. And he decided to just spend it on his Pokemon cards, then that's exactly what it would be. It would be money spent, $5 on Pokemon cards that is not going to grow his money. But if he decided to take that money and actually go to Sam's Club and buy, those candy bars or whatever, those candy things that they were to, those candies that they have, and sell it at his local school and charge $1 for every single piece of candy that's in that case, he will actually probably double or triple his money. So these are the little things that I'm actually teaching my son and my daughter. And I'm going to continue to do that because we didn't get this when we was in school, unfortunately. So it's never too late to start teaching your kids. Now let's talk about long-term wealth, because my goal for 2025 is to not just save money, because remember, we could save money, but saving money does not grow money. And here is my plan and how I'm going to do it. So one, I'm going to start investing my money. Investing doesn't have to be intimidating. You could focus on index funds or mutual funds, and you can actually set these up through companies like Vanguard or Fidelity. Because remember, slow and steady wins the race. that money over time will eventually compound over time. Also, number 2, creating multiple streams of income. I believe in the power of side hustles, and I know there's a lot of things going on the internet about side hustles, this, side hustles, that, or whatnot. But, you know, when you actually put your time and your energy into building your hustles that could become your main hustles, it can really, really, really help you in the long run as well. Sometimes you just have to put your time and energy into it in the beginning, and eventually it can be passive, but I don't believe nothing is passive initially, okay? From me and my husband, we do Toro hosting. For me, you know, I'm starting this YouTube channel. There are so many ways to make an additional stream of income, and to be honest with you, I will be kind of opening it up about that on this channel as well, about some of the things that I have actually got into, or some of the skills that I have learned over the past year that I think that would be very helpful for moms, you know, in the future, to really help build their passions, help moms understand their purpose, and to also develop their passions in different forms. And also too, eventually we would like to do rental income properties. So these are some of the things that we want to do as far as creating multiple streams of income. I understand it is not like something that can happen overnight, but we need to stay consistent in making sure that these things can come into fruition if we remain the steady course, okay? And also have faith as well. You want to make sure that you are getting life insurance. Life insurance is a must. It is a must. It is not something that a lot of people think about, because they think of life insurance as, you know, when you die type of situation. However, it is like an income replacement. I find that term life is the better solution for me, and others may talk about whole life, but I find that term life for a younger person like myself, it is better for me personally to pay a set amount every single month for the life of the term of my policy, and I can invest the difference other places. So we will also be discussing a little bit more about that as well in other future videos, because it is important to know about life insurance. And if you do not have life insurance, please reach out to me so I can help you with that as well. And also too, we want to talk about building generational wealth. You know, making money isn't about just hoarding it for myself. We're talking about generational wealth. This is not just about me, and this is not just about you. You need to focus on the long term as well. It's about creating a legacy for your kids and your generations to come. Just not too long ago, I was reading the book of Genesis about Abraham and how much wealth he left for his kids and grandkids and so forth and so forth. It's truly amazing. And that's something that, especially as African American women, or women in general, we need to be thinking about that. By teaching these principles about generational wealth, especially to your kids as they grow older as well, because remember, they don't teach this in school, okay? This is something that we need to do. We need to teach our kids, we need to teach our families about generational wealth, and we need to equip them to succeed in life. So I know finances can feel very overwhelming. Trust me, I've been there, okay? And we're still learning too. I don't know everything, okay? But I know it can be overwhelming, and especially as a mom juggling so many responsibilities. But remember, every small step counts. Whether it's saving $5 a week, or learning about investing, putting on a YouTube video about investing, or about financial literacy, etc. You're making progress. Let's make 2025, the year we take control of our finances and build a brighter future for yourself and your family. So if you found this video helpful, hit that button and subscribe for more faith, finances, and wellness. And let me know in the comments one financial goal you're setting for 2025. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed day. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.